Hi there, and welcome to Unscripted series. Today, we are looking at should a woman downplay her success in order to keep a man. I won't be doing this alone. I have some wonderful ladies in the studio who will be helping me with discussion. My name is Yasapma. I'm going to be your host. After this commercial break, I'll be introducing our guest to us.
Welcome to Legendary Capital Event Center. Legendary Capital Event Center is a beautiful event center in Dansoman, Accra. Our event center venue is ideal for hosting events such as weddings and parties. Our beautiful event center in Dansoman is suitable for conferences, corporate programs, and various events. We provide a stunning and serene environment that helps create beautiful and memorable moments. Look nowhere else for your next event than Legendary Capital Event Center in Dansoman. You can call the numbers 055-14-77-555 or 055-14-77444 for more information. Come one, come all for an awesome experience at our beautiful
Today, we are looking at should a woman downplay her success in order to keep a man? And I have two wonderful ladies in the studio to help me with the discussion. To my immediate left is Queen Nita.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm well. Have you had some jollof to eat today?
Not yet, so I'm still waiting to have my craving, which is the goat meat jollof.
Tolo beefy.
Yes.
You will get that.
Okay, I'm waiting. Sure. I'm waiting.
Next to Queen is Margaret Amwa. Hello, Maki.
Hi, Yasapoa.
How has the week been?
It's been hectic. Trust me, it's been hectic. I've been moving up and about.
I can imagine.
So I came here very tired and stressed, but I think I'm fine.
Yes, you have to, because we are here.
Yes, because we are here, and so we move.
Yes, we move. So let's go straight into our discussion too. I'm going to start with you, Queen. Today we're looking at should a woman downplay her success in order to keep a man. I like to always situate it in context, especially with our immediate environment. When you got hold of the topic, if I should put it that way, what was your initial reactions to it?
For me, I have quite observed, not just even within our cultural setting, but I think generally as a whole, across different cultures and different jurisdictions, even across race and all that, I think that women that are more successful find it very difficult to meet men that most likely would meet their status, be it financially, be it professionally, or be it socially. And so you realize that either the women marry very late, okay, and most of the time the people they tend to marry are divorcees mostly, or they marry very early in the sense that they end up marrying their college sweethearts or their childhood sweethearts, because then this is a relationship that has been nurtured, you know, from teenage or adolescence or college and all that. So it's because they've been on the same trajectory, then she tends to settle early and still pursue a career. But if she's had to pursue a career and achieve success to some extent, it's quite difficult for her to get the kind of man that she wants. So either she marries very late and ends up marrying most likely a divorcee, or she would have to lower her standard. and end up being with somebody that is perhaps a level or two lower than she is.
I want to come to Margaret. What is success? When a woman or when someone says success, what is the success that we're looking at? To the extent that, like she's saying, the woman at a point has to bring it down just so that she can keep a man, or she even thinks of doing it, even if she doesn't go ahead to do it. What then is success at all?
Thank you. So the word success is relative. To some people, it's attainment of their self-actualization need. Some people, it is being on a higher pedigree in terms of career advancement, professional-wise, you are doing well. Financially, you are rich or you are worthy. Socially, when we talk of social status, you are on a higher social class. So that is how most people define success in the context of relationship. So if a woman is successful, they are looking at the fact that this woman is having everything all carved out. So she's an independent woman, she is rich, she is hardworking, she is ambitious. So she is making everything work towards her achievement, whatever she wants to achieve. It's like she's gotten everything. And so the question therefore is, should she downplay her success? Most men feel threatened. That is what we always say. Most men feel threatened by the success of women. I don't think most men feel threatened. It is how the woman, the personality of that woman. That is what we need to look at. It is not about the person being successful, because in any case, most men also want independent women. Most men don't want liabilities. So why should a man feel threatened because the woman is successful? It is an add-on. It is something that should make you proud, because you have a woman in your life who is able to do things that doesn't, become a liability to you. Because when you even read the Bible, the Proverbs 31 woman, the husband called her blessed. He was respected in the city because of the woman. So I don't think that it is a matter of a woman trying to downplay her success, but it is that the makeup of that woman that determines how a relationship will go. But it is not about what she has achieved in it entirely.
Before I go to my next question, when you say the makeup of the woman, what exactly?
So what you see, women, my psychologist teacher said something. He said men marry hypogamously and women marry hypergamously. What it means is that in our cultural setting, men would always want to marry a woman lower than their social class. And women would always want to marry somebody they can, submit to. You need to marry somebody you are compatible with. So the personality or the makeup of this person, we are looking at what are her exposures, what are the experiences this particular woman has gone through, how is her personality. Is she the one who is always trying to make decisions for the man? Is she the one who is going to wrap things on the face of the man because I am successful, so I need to take the decision. There are roles, there are responsibilities when it comes to relationship, and each person knows where they fit. But in a situation where you don't know that this is a role for a man, and you want to use your power, you want to cross boundaries, then there is a problem. We all need to come to the point where we understand that there are roles. In any social setting, there are roles. Yeah. Kids have their roles. Mom, dad, they all have their roles to play. So as a woman, even the Bible, I would always use the Bible because that is the yardstick. God gave us mandates. And what was the mandate of the man? You are going to toil. You are going to till the land. You are going to sweat all the days of your life. And that is when you can have food on the table. The woman was to carry baby, go through pain for 9 months. So they are roles. Claire has roles. So we need to come to that point where we understand our roles. Once you know your role, I don't think that it should affect the masculinity of a man. A man shouldn't feel egoistic because he is making a woman feel less of a woman. I don't think that you need to downplay or trample upon someone in order for you to feel you are a man. That is not a man.
Okay. Queen, I'm coming to you. Now, like she said earlier, there are some social norms that has happened. It may not be a hard and fast rule, but then, like she said earlier, we have more women marrying men who are, or being with men, whether in a relationship or whether in marriage or not, who are of a higher social class than them, as just opposed to women. Now, my question to you is, would you marry a man who was lower in status than you or in success than you, just as the topic is? Though in our society, it's always looked the other way around. For you, would you do that?
It would depend. For me, it's not very much so about whether the person is successful or not, because the person could be successful but would not support to nurture your dreams and your aspirations and your ambitions. The person and somebody too may not necessarily be successful, but truly and honestly supports you and wants to see you thrive. So for me, I would go for any man that would see me thrive, and that's what's most important. And so if the man is more successful than me, but he's narcissistic, he's obsessive, he's possessive, and he wouldn't want to see me thrive, like she said, he would want to cow me so that it would feed his ego for him to feel masculine. I wouldn't want to be with such a person. However, if I'm with somebody who, like I said earlier, wants to see me thrive, but hasn't reached a certain threshold of what success may mean to me, but he's ambitious, he's equally ambitious, he's forceful, he has a foresight, and both of us, you know, can support each other and complement each other into achieving, if not the same goal, but a similar goal, of course I'll be with that person.
Now, Margaret, you are married.
Yeah.
We will not go into your marriage, but we want to learn from you, just in progression with our discussion, that what are some of the things that as a woman, whether a young woman or another woman who wants to go into marriage, what are some of the things that we can look at to look out for in a man, especially for women who want to progress, who want to be independent, like we are discussing, who want to do things for themselves, and who also are in this society that at a point sometimes look at the woman some way because she's overly ambitious.
Yeah, all right. So for me as a person, what I am looking out for in a man, it's a man who has foresight. Is he a visionary leader? Because this is a man that you're going to submit to. So I am coming in as a helpmate. So if you don't have a vision, what kind of vision am I going to help you so that we can all climb towards that particular goal we want as a family? So one, a visionary leader is what I am looking out for. A man who has a sense of urgency. A sense of urgency in terms of not procrastinating. You know, there are men, they don't really have any sense of direction. And so anything goes for them. So I'm looking out for somebody who is, this is one leading a family towards a goal. How is his orientation? How is his thinking? You can get all through your communication with such a person. I'm looking out for a man who has a sense of humor. You know, sense of humor solves a lot of problems. There are some men you are in a relationship with, and they're so, I always say that
It's like in the courtroom.
it's like a boss and a secondary kind of relationship. You get so tense. No, life is so simple. Let's not complicate ourselves. We want to have a relationship where we are all free to move, to smile at each other, to joke at the mistakes and critics of each other. You shouldn't be angry because your wife or your partner says something. We should just laugh off it and just move forward. So this is what I'm looking out for. Somebody who has empathy. Empathy. So the person can really come to the point and understand that you are a human being. You can make mistakes. You go through various stages of emotions. I understand you. We move. Not somebody who is always, it's all about me, self-centered. Everything is self-seeking. It is me, and not we. Then there is a problem. So right from the foundation of the relationship, you need to establish this. And it is through constant communication. Look at the people around him. If this person treats other women with disdain, then you know that he is not going to treat you anything better. If he talks to his mother, his siblings, they are feeling all pompous, then as for you, you are not going to have anything better. We mostly gloss over a lot of things because we are in love. We think that, oh, he is going to change because he loves me. No. A man who wants to change will change. It is not you. It is not because of your super love that is going to make him change for you. If he has decided to change, he will change.
Indeed, a man who is not decided to change, there's little you can do for him. We'll take a breather here. I'll be right back.
Welcome to Legendary Capital Event Center. Legendary Capital Event Center is a beautiful event center in Dansoman, Accra. Our event center venue is ideal for hosting events such as weddings and parties. Our beautiful event center in Dansoman is suitable for conferences, corporate programs, and various events. We provide a stunning and serene environment that helps create beautiful and memorable moments. Look nowhere else for your next event than Legendary Capital Event Center in Dansoman. You can call the numbers 055-14-77-555 or 055-14-77-444 for more information. Come one, come all for an awesome experience at our beautiful
Just tuning in today, we are looking at should a woman downplay a success in order to keep a man. And I've been doing the discussion with Quinita and Margaret. I'm going back to Margaret. Before we left for the commercial break, we understood that if a man wants to change until he makes up his mind to,
yes,
there's very little you can do. But then I would want to ask, can a woman build up a man in any case? So in our earlier discussion, Quinn made it known that if she could find a man who was even lower than she is and was willing to climb up, she's ever willing to help. But can we build up a man?
Okay. So the question, can we build up a man? A man is a human being. In this context, what are you building the man for? Is it like you are trying to groom the man for yourself, or you want to help a man? Do you understand? A man is a human being, who needs help. So what help can you offer this man without you thinking about what the future holds? You see, if we do things, it's the motive behind it, and the motive is not right. That is when it gets to a point and we crash, we get stuck, and we feel like we have been disappointed. But we need to get it right. I am helping him because he is at his wit's end. and I am in the position to help this person, not because I am cooking him up for myself. In that case, when he gets to the point where he thinks that, okay, you were not the kind of woman I wanted, you are not my class, or I wasn't in love with you, but because of what you did for me, sort of kind of a compensatory love, then okay, let me stick to him. But if the motive is just to help this person to get to that higher level you want him to be, then you don't have a problem when the relationship doesn't work out well.
Okay, Queen, I'm coming to you, staying on it. Maggie had earlier said, not that men are scared of women who are successful, but the personality. But some men also feel that the woman will just rub it in their face. What is rubbing in somebody's face? What does the woman do? Is it not just being herself? Because for some people, that's who they are, that's the orientation. They are not even seen as rubbing in your face. But when we say rubbing in somebody's face, the reason why some men are scared to approach successful women, so it's like she needs to downplay it. For me, that's a huge problem. Why she needs to downplay, because if it was him, he's not going to downplay it. So what would it mean to rub it in the man's face or in someone's face for the matter?
Some women would let the man know that it is because of me you are who you are this. It is because of me you've attained this status. It is because of I've always said that no matter how lowly a man is, okay, the least thing, and if I say lowly in the sense that I'm not saying it in a demeaning way, but I'm saying even in the lack of opportunities, even if he's very poor, okay, the last thing he ever wants to be touched is his ego. No man wants his ego to be touched. I'm not saying that we should kowtow or we should be subservient, no. But I'm saying that it is how some women per character carry themselves when they are with men of a lowly status than they are. So you find out that men find it a bit difficult to want to be with it. Like she said, her psychologist said that men like to marry down and women like to marry up. And that's one of the reasons, if you look at the reason why men marry down and women marry up, it even applies in age. Men like to marry somebody who is younger than them, okay, or in terms of status, they are higher than the person. Even if they're of the same level in terms of profession, career, or whatever, there is something about him that makes him a step above his woman or his wife. And women would also always want to be with a man who is a step or two higher than them, because then she will willingly, without question, willingly submit. She will willingly be in that role of a wife, understand her role of a wife.
In conclusion, Margaret, what are we concluding today's discussion to be? Whether the woman should actually downplay, is there a need for her to downplay her success, just so that she can be able to keep a man?
Yeah, so I think that no woman should undermine her success just because she wants to be with a man. If the relationship will work, it will work. You don't need to, it's like being an imposter, thinking of something, I am successful, and that's it. I don't think I need to, try to cut down corners, try to talk like, okay, I'm a humble girl, for you to know that, oh, she's humble, so let me go into a relationship with her. If you met somebody and you vibe, you're compatible, you know the direction of your relationship, you have a communication, there's no communication barrier and you are good. Depending on whoever you are, it is not about how successful a man is. Because a man can be a professor, and if he doesn't have sense, he doesn't have sense.
That's true.
So it is the person, the personality of the person, not all other things are just add-ons. They are just add-ons. You are going to have a relationship with a human being, not titles. So once you know that this person is somebody I can spend my life with, somebody we can make something, good out of each other, you go on. There's no point in undermining yourself just because you want to please a human being.
Well, you said you're very much answer. One thing another person told me, one reason why you need that, and in another explanation of submission to a man, is that when you should go out with your husband and a decision is to be made, and you do not have the luxury of going home to think about it, you will trust your decision to his. There's all worried you won't answer.
Yeah.
No my answer because I bet kakra count. So my answer. So he gives a good decision for the both of you and your family as well. Your final words, Nita.
For me, I think that even if you, as a woman, you marry somebody who is of your status or higher than your status, it is imperative on you as a woman to submit, just as the man is to love you. But don't be subservient.
Whatever decision you decide to make, just know that you are the you're the only person responsible for its consequences. So make decisions that makes you happy, that puts you in the right place, that makes you enjoy your relationship. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what society will say, you are the only one who is going to stay with whoever that you choose. So have some principles. Make sure that you align with them. But at the end of the day, so thank you so much, Koinita.
My pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you. Margaret, thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you ladies right here. So thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. It's been a wonderful discussion. My name is Sapuma. I've been your host. And I want to say a very big thank you to Mommy AC for this wonderful makeup. You can follow her on Instagram, Prissy_Mommy_AC, and book a session with her. I'll be expecting you on my next episode right here on Unscripted Series.
Welcome to Legendary Capital Event Center. Legendary Capital Event Center is a beautiful event center in Dansoman, Accra. Our event center venue is ideal for hosting events such as weddings and parties. Our beautiful event center in Dansoman is suitable for conferences, corporate programs, and various events. We provide a stunning and serene environment that helps create beautiful and memorable moments. Look nowhere else for your next event than Legendary Capital Event Center in Dansoman. You can call the numbers 055-14-77-555 or 055-14-77-444 for more information. Come one, come all for an awesome experience at our beautiful